Hey, this is Chaplain Estrin again with another resiliency moment. So the Hebrew language has a lot of puns, but instead of similar words being used to crack jokes, they're actually used by great rabbis to explain how Scripture actually uses these words to express its deepest messages, which are hidden in plain sight. So here's an example. Chapter 30 of Psalms is actually personally one of my favorite prayers, and that's because my youngest son has complex cardiac disease, and he wasn't actually expected to live at all. So the messages in that psalm really speak to me personally. But specifically, verse 2 has an incredible message. Verse 2 says, "I will exalt you, O Lord, for you have raised me up, and you have not allowed my enemies to rejoice over me." The Hebrew word for raised me up is dilitani. And the root of that word is dal, which means impoverished. So now if you look at the verse again, it means, "I will exalt you, O Lord, for you have impoverished me." So why would we thank God for going through an experience of becoming impoverished? A 19th century rabbi by the name of Rabbi Alter explains this really beautifully. And he says that the word also comes from the root word deli, which means a bucket. So in your own mind, think of a bucket, you think of a well. Why do you lower the bucket into the well? For the purpose of raising life-giving waters. The bucket is lowered into the darkness and the unknown of the well in order to be able to pull something up that's more valuable than itself. Likewise, we thank God even for those experiences of being lowered into poverty, because they are for the purpose of lifting us higher and to be able to give us gifts that we'd otherwise never have known. So that is a message that I'd like to leave you with. Sometimes by being lowered into an experience which is mentally or emotionally impoverishing, sometimes it's for going into those places that we can find the most meaningful and the deepest gifts of life itself. And for that, we thank God, we exalt God for even lowering us up, but it's for the purpose of lifting us higher afterwards.